Check, check. Check. All right, well, welcome, welcome. Stage two. I'm a little nervous about this one. Uh, many reasons. One is kind of hilly. It's got some bumps. Nothing too sustained, but turns out being pretty high pace throughout. Not a lot of recovery from getting over those bumps. It could end up being a pretty rough day for me. Also, the finish is also uphill again. A little bit. It's not a big uphill. Have about a 2% drag from about a kilometer out for about a half kilometer. And crazy. If it's a really fast lead up finish line, that can be a gasser. Uh, so yeah, nervous. It's also a smaller field from these two signed up early on, and you can see those with power. Not a lot of riders. A plus guy, then a couple A's. Casey Group A. Everybody else is facing Group B. However, being said, a 20-minute power is really lacking compared to everybody else. The pace isn't too ungodly. That could be a problem for me. Most everybody's got 20-minute power over 4. One or two have over 5 watts a kilogram. That's good. And you got a couple guys at 3.9, and I'm at 3.6. Step down. Sprint is competitive, but everybody can hold a pretty good sprint, actually, at least speaking from watts per kilogram. It's sort of flat finish, though. Once you get up that little incline, half a kilometer to go. I'm near the front. If I'm positioned well, I've got a shot. One other guy that's got sprint, around 1,000, like I do. The else is maybe 100 or 200 watts behind. So, yeah, I think if I'm there and it's a sprint, I've got a shot at good finish. Yeah, I think it's really going to come down to, am I there? The training lately has been a lot of long endurance stuff, though. So hopefully, having a good base will make it a little easier for me. Keep up with a fast pace here in a race. Maybe my recovery will be good. Like everybody's got the NVs, couple disc wheels. I'm rolling with the NVs too. My good old trusty S-Works. Oh geez, 2 minutes to go already. Came up quick. I'm just gonna spin easy for a little bit. I'm nice and fresh. $17 so far. Definitely more than what we had on Swift Power. Twice as much. Yeah, I don't know what the rest of the field has in them. Yeah, but I mean, my 20-minute power is okay. But I mean, I haven't been doing big 20-minute efforts. I can't remember one. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. 20 minutes, I can probably sustain more than 2 3 points. I think I might find out today. Beachheads. Guy trying to go for the break early. So with me being one of the weaker riders, I am not going to try to pull that back. I'm not going to help at all. Okay, he does it. Far so good. So on that downhill, I had an aero boost. I had weight on my side. Do with pedal strokes with a little extra power. Push me out in front of everybody. Kind of pick up the pace a little bit. Force everybody else to have to react a little bit. Also position me well for the little bump there. So I can sag a little bit there. So I knew that banner was coming up. I wanted to use that power. My thought process there. fire strip there. Oh man, same drag up to the finish. This is the finish line. So I can expect my heart rate to be 180s, probably mid by the time I start my sprint. Legs already had a pretty good burn going up that kicker there. Little drag. A tough finish. So I'm gonna use this arrow bottom, up some speed. I can make getting over this climb a little easier. Here we go. Kind of sag back into place. Micro break. Oh man, I was sleeping at the wheel. Go again. Ah, oh, all right. Yep. I'm awake and I'm alive. It's all right. Still here. Same guy off the front again. Broke earlier in the race. Certainly a lot of guys stronger than me in this pack. It's up to them to chase. I want to thank everyone for joining live today. Appreciate you. Really appreciate the support. It's going to be tough. right here. Oh, needs to flattens out a little bit. That's good. Whew. Approach this the same as last time. Ah, still here. Oh, there you go. Arrow and momentum. I think I'm one of the heavier guys. Same as last time. Get ahead on the downhill, back on that little up. That's good. I know exactly where I'm going to use that. Reminder, about a kilometer out is an uphill descent, about half a kilometer. Last little bit flattens out to the finish line. A quick race. This is it. I did it too early. Yet. Ah! Should have gone to 18th gear. But too loud. Ah. Beautiful lead up. I fell back a little bit. Right at the top. I should have stayed up. It was tricky because you kind of go, the uphill's not over when you want to start your sprint. I'm normally in 18th gear sprint. Since it was uphill, I stayed in 17th. I was afraid I wouldn't be able to come around the top quick enough on 18. Of course, then it flattens out, and I couldn't get enough power on the pedals at that cadence. I needed more resistance. Darn. I know I would have had third place if I had the right gear. Whew. Way better than expected finish. I don't think that was a particularly fast leg of that race. Didn't feel fast. It didn't feel fast. Of course, maybe could be my fitness is getting better. Ah, that's too bad. I'm not used to guys coming around me like that on a sprint, especially when I have something in the tank for a sprint. I don't know what my power was, but that wasn't very high. I could have done more. Let's see, can I see that? 7:33 for 5 seconds. Yeah, I had more than that. Well, but earlier I was saying that Swift Power has my 20-minute power right now at 295. I think it looks at your performances over the last 90 days. So I had a 325, but that was back in May, I think. I was peaking. So my 20-minute power is 295, and I just did 289. It's only 6 watts different, 289 to 295. So, and I didn't feel bad. To be honest with you, I felt very much in control. Like I said, I had a sprint left. I felt good at the top of that. Matter of fact, that was the same finishing stretch where I got my first BCAT win, if my memory serves me correctly. Everybody else was just fatigued. You couldn't really sprint anymore. I went earlier than today. I should have just gone earlier, I guess. I don't know. Well, I'm still a little intimidated, to be honest with you, about racing in the upper BCAT, or I'm sorry, upper ACAT. I mean, I still expect these guys to knock my socks off every category, sprint, climb, punchy stuff, everything. And I just need to give myself a little credit. I'm not that shabby, especially at sprinting. And today this was not a flat course. There were some ups and downs. I think I approached them really, really well. Still have to complete this race later this week. I mean, if you made it to this part, you probably already saw the rest. But I mean, I'm pretty happy how I approached all those hills. It was punchy stuff, and I think that helped with my overall energy conservation. So yeah, it's worth checking out again if you're trying to gameplay your head how you want to approach the race. I'm pretty happy with it. The only thing I wish I would have done better is obviously the last part. I would have stayed right on second, third wheel, and that's what you need to do here. I know a lot of people say sag back more and then go through the pack. The thing is, a lot of times on a bunch sprint, the whole pack doesn't ever really go. A lot of guys are just yaks and don't have a sprint. And by the time you react to somebody who has a sprint and is on the front, and you're 5 or 6 wheels back, that's a lot of ground to make up. And if they get off the front of the pack, now you have to break wind to catch them, and they've got additional confidence because they see they've separated from the pack. So I don't like that. A lot of riding is mental too. I like to be second or third wheel, stay on the guy, and then when they go, you go right on their wheel. Crush their morale because they see you're still there, and you're doing way less watts just sitting in their slipstream. That's what I should have done today, and I slipped a little too far. And I was in the wrong gear, so that's all right. Uh, no problem. Still a good finish. Fourth place I'll take all day long. Pray all day long. I'm interested to see how the time stacks up. First ACAT race I did, stage one was really fast. I was pretty high up in the rankings after that. So I feel like today this race is a little slow, but I'm just getting in better shape. All right, well, race, that was a lot of fun. Pretty fun. And I'm gaining confidence in the ACAT now too, upper ACAT. So every race I ride, I get more and more confident. I think that's really what it comes down to. You got to just keep riding these things, and the more you do it, the more confident you get. So if you're somebody who hasn't really done much racing yet, jump in. Worst that happens is if you get dropped or something and push hard for a good workout. I mean, it's not a big deal. But surprise yourself too. And I think they get you in really, really good shape. All right. Well, again, thanks for joining. Came on live. I really appreciate you watching this now. I appreciate you. All right. Signing off till next time.